Okay, amazing, great stuff. So guys, welcome to this special training, Delorean Hyperdrive special. Now guys, if you have not heard of Hyperdrive, I'm telling you, you are missing out, okay? Hyperdrive has changed the game for anyone that is using Delorean. It has changed the game for you because we now have alerts that are 1 minute and 5 minute alerts, and you are actually able to trade this using binary, guys. So if you are using HFX, you are also able to use Delorean with HFX, and it is amazing. I am going to teach you how to use this strategy, how to go about it, and how you can make money in these markets, guys. I'm telling you, when I discovered this source, right, I had the privilege, of actually back testing Hyperdrive. So I've been back testing Hyperdrive since October last year. So we've had, it's been out officially for about a month now. And, I've had the privilege of being able to back test this since October last year. So I know the source, guys. I know that this is going to be exclusive for you guys. And I know this is going to help you guys level up. If you are interested in HFX, you have these amazing educators. You've got, Matty Pitts, you've got Millie Mills. I know Arlette is coming up as well. She's another one that's been on the front page. So you've got amazing educators that are, doing HFX already. And Tyrone has definitely understood that Delorean can work with HFX, all right? Delorean can work with the high frequency trades, and he has especially made Hyperdrive for those of you that love trading Delorean, or you're new to Delorean, or you just wanted to find out what this thing really is. If you guys know me, I'm the Delorean Queen in Wealthier World. I want you to drop some Delorean Queen in the chat, because I really know that this strategy is the strategy for me, all right? I am absolutely fired up to show you guys what I've been doing, how I've been going about, and how I've been making my money for the past 7 months with Delorean. It has been amazing, all right? So please make sure that you guys have a notepad and pen. If you have a notepad and pen, I want you to hold it in the air. If you've got your cameras, I want to see your notepads and pens. If you haven't got your cameras up, I want you to drop me some 7s if you've got a notepad and pen in front of you guys, because I'm telling you now, you ain't going to want to miss out. I'm going to go through this in depth. Make sure you keep the next hour free, because I am going to go through this in depth. I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to show you guys really and truly how to use this thing, all right? So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, can you guys see me? I hope you guys can see me. No problem. Oh, your camera's playing up, Val. That is no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the basics, okay? I'm going to go through the 4 steps, because Delorean, it really is a simple strategy. I know sometimes it feels complicated for those of you that, might have tried it. I know a few of you have messaged me even like, Tara, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to set my take profits. I don't know how to set my stop losses. Today is your day, okay? So pay attention, listen up, make sure you've got your notepad, make sure you've got your pen. It's okay, no worry, Nick, it's okay, don't worry about that. So make sure you've got your notepad, make sure you've got your pens, because I'm going to give you guys the source today, so that when these markets open in, what time is it? 6:22. So markets are going to open in 3 hours and 48 minutes. Yeah, in 3 hours and 48 minutes, when these markets open, am I right? 3 hours and 48 minutes, 3 hours and 38 minutes. All right. When these markets open, you guys are going to be able to identify this source. All right. So let me share my screen with you guys. Let me share my screen. I'm super excited, guys. Like, I'm really excited. I was having a conversation with the lovely Ayana yesterday, and we spoke about this, and I think I'm more excited about it today than I was when we were having that conversation, Ayana, honestly. So I hope you guys are ready for me today. I'm going to be a little mini Tyrone for you guys today, so I hope you guys have got some energy. I'm just not going to play the music, because I can't. No, I'm sorry. But then definitely make sure you guys are paying attention, all right? So you guys can see my screen. Drop me some 3s if you can see my screen. Drop me some 3s if you can see my screen. I am going to show you guys the 4 steps, okay? If you're new to Delorean, welcome. Welcome to the Delo Nation, gang. You're going to love it here. It's nice here. It's nice and warm. It's not cold like it is outside. It's not snowing. It's sunny here, all right? So make sure that you guys are ready. Fasten your seatbelts, because you're in for the ride of your life, okay? So Delorean, let's talk about this. What is Delorean? Like, what really is this strategy? So Delorean is actually a multi-time frame scanner, okay? So what this does is it scans the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, and the daily charts ensuring that you do not miss a profitable setup. And of course, now with Hyperdrive, you've got the 1 minute and the 5 minute as well. I'll double check on the 1 minute. I know definitely the 5 minute is there. If the 1 minute is not there, I know it will be coming very, very soon. So you've got literally every time frame that you can possibly ask for that makes sense is included in this scanner. Okay, the Hyperdrive part is just a variation of DeLorean, so it is included in the scanner. Okay, so it scans 30 different currency pairs. Right, I do need to get these slides updated because it actually doesn't just scan 30 different currency pairs. It scans, I think it's almost 60 different currency pairs now, and we actually do have, at the moment, you can trade DeLorean 24/5, okay? But, an amazing mentor of ours, Mr. Jason Brown, has said, hey guys, do you know what? Why should DeLorean have to not, why shouldn't DeLorean have Bitcoin? Why shouldn't DeLorean have XRP? Why shouldn't DeLorean have Ethereum? So guys, hold tight, because DeLorean is going to be able to be traded on the weekends as well very, very soon. So guys, I want you to drop me some ones if you're excited for that, because for me, that was a game changer. I was like, right, all right, guys, listen, that's it. I'm not leaving my house. Don't talk to me. Don't call me on a Friday, tell me to go to do anything, to do party on a Zoom call, because I ain't doing it, all right? I can trade on a Friday now. I can trade on a Saturday now. I can trade on a Sunday. So please, I know that it's going to be amazing, all right? So it scans multiple different currency pairs. And, you can actually have these currency pairs at, you've got things like gold, you've got silver, you've got so many different, you've got exotic pairs. So exotic pairs are pairs such as the Mexican peso, as the Norwegian krona, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but you have multiple different pairs that actually you can find on the DeLorean alerts, okay? And it's an adaptive algorithm, okay? Yep, USD Mexican peso, USD ZAR. Angelina's got this. I mean, Angelina is an OG in the game, so I wouldn't expect anything less, to be fair. So it adapts to the current market conditions, and it helps you to avoid dangerous situations. Yeah, I can't tell you the amount of times that I've been trying and testing things, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, when I found DeLorean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love other strategies. Gold Cup is amazing. There's so many different strategies, but when I found DeLorean, it fit me, yeah? And it allowed me to understand how the markets really work, because it gives you a time frame in which you should trade, okay? So it's also an easy to visualize platform. So you are able to look at the alert panels. Everything is quite easy, straightforward, and I will be going through that with you guys. And make sure if you have any questions, write them down, because I will be doing a Q&A, a brief Q&A at the end, so that you guys can absolutely get this down. So when the markets open, you guys are ready. Okay, so let's keep it moving. So what is DeLorean? It is a simple interface, and it has an alert panel with clickable elements. So how you have, when you have your HFX as well, if you've got different strategies. So if you have the elite pack, then you'll have everything. You have the FRX, the DCX, and the HFX. So that the alert panels are all quite similar. Okay, you have your alerts on your left-hand side, and when you have a red line at the side of the currency pair, that means that you're selling. If you have a green line, then it means that you are buying that pair, okay? Is everybody with me? If you're with me, I just want you to write in, I'm with you, Tara, or drop me some twos in the chat, whichever. I just want to make sure you guys are all with me, okay? Amazing stuff, great stuff, all right? So how do we use this? Now, guys, I overcomplicate. I want to be absolutely 100% real with you guys today, all right? I overcomplicated this strategy so much when I first started, I was like, Tyrone said left and I was going right. Tyrone said up and I was going down. And I was like, Tara, what are you doing? Like, why are you making this so complicated? It really is not that hard, okay? And what they did, firstly, Patrick and Tyrone, they built this for themselves, okay? They built this with themselves in mind. They thought, if I had a strategy, if I wanted to actually learn, if I knew nothing about trading, I had no idea what to do, what would I need? Like, what would I want? What would I want this to be built on? So they built this with one thing in mind. Can anyone in the chats talk to me and tell me what you think that is? Think about if you created something, for yourself or for the people, what is it that you would want it to be? What would you want them to have? Like, what kind of energy? I see you guys in the chats already. Simplicity, that's it. He just wanted it to be simple, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm impatient, all right? I mean, I shouldn't be. And, you know, I've been having that conversation with God, like, God, please just help me to have patience, because I'm very impatient, okay? Especially in these markets. And even, you know, I know Tyrone's an impatient trader as well, which is why they created this strategy, because they wanted it to be simple. They wanted you to have the rules to be able to make the money come out of the markets and not worry. Exactly. Lie, I'm not going to lie. That laziness, anyway, I rebuke it. It's not happening. I'm not lazy. I refuse. So guys, let's talk about this, okay? What is this arrow right here? Oh, he said it. He probably did. So what is this arrow right here, guys? What is this arrow? Talk to me in the chats. What does this arrow mean right here? I mean, it's got a really massive, you know, 3-letter word in front of it, but I'm just going to ask you guys anyway, because I want to know. All right? What are we doing when we see this arrow? When we see a blue arrow pointing up, this means we are buying, okay? We are buying, all right? Sorry, I think my neighbors are drilling. Lovely. So when we see a red arrow, what does it mean that we're doing? When we see a red arrow pointing down, what is it that we are going to do, people? Selling. Amazing, amazing. Let me get my chat box up so I can see you guys. Amazing, great stuff. So when we see a red arrow pointing down, we know that we are buying. When we see a blue arrow pointing up, when we see a red arrow pointing down, we know that we are selling. When we see a blue arrow pointing up, we know that we are buying. All right, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Really straightforward, guys. I'm pretty sure I don't need to go over that again, but I feel like you guys know exactly where I'm coming from. No, my neighbors need to not drill right now. You know, that is so rude. But so if you guys can't hear me at any point, do let me know, because for some reason my neighbors feel like it's okay to drill at this time of the, well, it's not late, but they know I train every day because I scream. So let's keep it moving. All right, so how do we actually use the DeLorean? So it's a simple 4-step process, okay? A simple 4-step process. Now guys, when I first started trading DeLorean, it was definitely a simple 4-step process. But now what they've done over the past 6 months or so, they've made it a lot easier, okay? So they've actually changed it from a 4-step to a 2-step. And I'm going to go through that and show you that when I go through the charts, so that you guys can understand why you need to know the 4 steps, why it's always very, very, you know, important for you to know the 4 steps, but why you also, you know, are able to relax a little bit knowing that 2 steps are already done for you, okay? So I want everyone in the chats to type in for me BCLS, all right? I want you guys to type in the chat BCLS. Where my chat box at? Let me get that chat box up. Let me get the chat box up. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let me get my chat box up. BCLS, guys. BCLS. Bigger, cut, location, and space, okay? BCLS. Now, this is going to be your mantra. You know, if you want to make a song out of it, if you want to, you know, write it on your forehead and look in the mirror, I don't mind. Whatever it is that you want to do to remember this, this is what you're going to need to know, all right? BCLS. Bigger, cut, location, and space, all right? These are the 4 steps that are going to take you into these charts and start to teach you what you need to know, all right? So BCLS, we have a little, you know, a little thing that we use in the DeLorean chats to remember this. Be cool, little sniper, all right? Because we are snipers in the market, guys. We are absolutely snipers in these markets, all right? So we want you guys to remember this, BCLS. This is what's going to help you get into these charts, okay? So let's keep it moving, all right? So before we begin, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the 2 candles to the left of each arrow, okay? So I want you guys to don't worry about anything else. Just concentrate. Let's channel our minds, all right? Channel your mind, tunnel vision. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't ask me what the line at the top is doing. Don't ask me what that number at the bottom is doing. I want you guys to concentrate on the 2 candles to the left of each arrow, okay? 2 candles to the left of each arrow, all right? So let's look at the sheets. These are our chart sheets. We also call them our cheat sheets as well, because what they do is if we have those in front of them, I have them on my wall because I keep them there. Even though I know the process, you know, I keep them there. And also my daughter looks at them as well, so she can understand it, so that we know what it is that we're doing. So when we trade, I'm like, right, is it doing this? Is it doing that? Is it doing this? We've got it up on the wall just in case we forget. So make sure that you guys take a screenshot of this or write this down. Or if you already have the Elite package, or if you've got the FRX package, you can just add Delorean on. I'll show you how to do that at the end. But if you have the Elite package, you can also log on to Delorean.im and you'll find your chart sheets. I will show you, okay? So here are your sheets. Take a screenshot. I would love you guys to take a screenshot of this, please. Take a screenshot of this. Thank you, Angelina. Appreciate you. Take a screenshot of this. This is actually now for your intraday trades, okay? So what is intraday trading? Intraday trading is actually trading on the 15-minute, 30-minute, and the 1-hour chart, okay? These are your shorter term trades, okay? These are your shorter term trades. So this is your sell signals called for the 15-minute and the 1-hour and the 30-minute. Thank you, Angelina. I appreciate you so much. All right, so take a screenshot of this, guys, because this is going to help you when you go on to understanding the charts. And when we go on to giving you guys some examples, we're going to go through some things so that you guys can get yourself ready, okay? So that is for your sell. This next one right here is for your buy, all right? This next one right here is for your buy. So this is the same. This is for your intraday trades as well. So this is for your buy. So guys, please make sure that you are taking screenshots of this. All right, taking screenshots of this. I will show you how to access this when you have when you go to Delorean.im. But for now, let's take a screenshot because we are going to go through some examples together so that you guys can, you know, be ready and understand how to go into these markets. Okay, so I want to point out something to you here, okay? I want to point something out to you guys right here. So you can see that it says, is it between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. EST? So EST is Eastern Standard Time, and that is for, you know, that's for America. So we actually trade GMT time at the moment. So if you are trading Delorean and you are trading intraday trade, so you are trading just on a day-by-day basis, not a long-term trade, you need to make sure that you are trading between those times, okay? So 2 a.m., between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. EST, so that is 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. GMT, okay? 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. GMT. If you want to trade Delorean on the 15-minute, the 30-minute, or the 1-hour chart, you must trade only between those times. Type it in the chat so I know that you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? So if you are in the UK, please make sure that you are trading Delorean only from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you guys are with me, drop me some one so I know that we are all aligned, that we know what we're doing, we know what times we're trading, because you'll be surprised some of the questions that I get asked, and I'm like, guys, it's on the sheet, all right? So I know sometimes it's always, you know, it's nice to hear it and to understand that you're being told, right, you need to trade between this time and this time. Don't get confused, okay? EST is actually America, so that is Eastern Standard Time. We trade on GMT time, all right? I'm glad to see you guys are with me. Amazing. Let's keep it moving, okay? So now this is a signal called for your buy, all right? So these are your long-term trades. So these are what we call swing trades. So this is for the 4-hour and for the daily time frame, okay? So these are your buy. These are the steps for when you are buying any currency pair, but you are trading on a longer term basis, okay? So if you are trading it on a longer term basis, which means you are trading on the 4-hour and on the daily, then you will actually make sure, and that's been the reasoning. Yes, please make sure you write it down for me, Kay, so that I can answer the questions at the end, okay? So make sure that you guys take screenshots of this, because as I said, this is going to help you. I have them pasted all over my wall because I still need to look at them just in case. I don't want to forget anything. And this is where, as Kim says, the money resides, okay? So, and this is for your sell, okay? This is for your sell. So these are for your sell. So please take a screenshot. Again, take a screenshot and make sure that you guys have this to hand so that when we go through our charts, you can go back and say, all right, this is step 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, take the trade, all right? So guys, are we ready? Because I really want to hit the charts with you guys. Are we ready to hit the charts? Drop me some threes. 3 is my favorite number. So drop me some threes if you guys are ready to hit the charts, if you guys are ready to do these examples so that we can get into these markets. I'm super, super excited for you guys to actually, you know, get into this skill and understand how it is that this works. Amazing. Great. I see those threes coming through. Amazing. I love the interaction, guys. This is all to help you guys. Okay. So let's hit the charts. So can everyone see my screen? Drop me some ones if you can see it. Make sure you guys can see it. All right. Amazing. So guys, this is what the charts are going to look like. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Don't think to yourself, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on. Remember what we said. We are focusing on the two candles to the left of the arrow. Okay. So don't worry about the red line. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that for now. Let's focus on the two candles to the left of the arrow. All right. So first things first, what we need to pay attention to is we need to pay attention to direction. What direction are we trading in? And the way we find out the direction that we're trading in is by the arrow. So if you guys can identify this arrow, remember we spoke about it at the beginning. We said if it's a red arrow going down, what are we doing? If it's a red arrow going down, what are we going to be doing? Amazing, amazing. We are selling, okay? So that's the first thing that you are going to do. When you are looking for Delorean trades, when you go to your alert panel and you're like, oh my goodness, what am I looking for? First things first, identify the direction, okay? So we're selling, all right? So now we've identified the fact that we're selling. Great. Now let's pay attention to the two candles to the left, all right? And the candles are these chunky things right here, these big body chunky things right here. We don't worry about the wick. So when we think about a candle, like a real life candle, we know that the candle has the wax, which is the body, and then we have the wick of the candle, okay? So what we're paying attention to is we want to have the bulk of this candle, okay? We want to pay attention to the bulk of this candle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through our steps. So we've got a sell right here, okay? So let's just assume that this is a day trade, okay? We're not going to talk about swing trading today. We're going to go through the intraday trading, okay? So let's go through our steps, guys. Let's absolutely go through our steps, okay? So now, step one, looking at the two candles to the left of the arrow, is the red candle bigger than the blue? So let's look at the red candle. Okay, now guys, I want you to drop some ones in the chat if you can see. Remember, we're paying attention only to these two candles right here, okay? Just these two right here. So is this red candle bigger than the blue candle? Talk to me. Talk to me in the chats, guys. I want to see if you are with me. Amazing, 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 amazing. So I can see you guys are with me. Yes, the red candle is bigger than the blue, all right? So that's step one. Now, step two. Does the red line cut through both candle bodies? Now, let's pay attention to this right here, okay? We want to make sure that the red line is cutting through both of those candles that we just looked at, okay? So now when we go and look at our charts, what do we see? Drop me some twos if you can see what's going on. Is the red line cutting through both candle bodies? Talk to me in the chats, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me in the chat. Drop me some twos if you can see it. Drop me some twos if you can see it. Amazing. Great stuff. So we know that the red line is cutting through both of the candle bodies, right? Perfect. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to check and see, is the gray, the aqua, or the blue line closely above those two candles, all right? So now, guys, what I want to do is I actually want to give you an extra little, you know, a little bit of extra sauce with this, okay? Because I know sometimes the charts like to give us, you know, a little bit of extra confirmation for us to make that money, okay? So I want to give you guys a little bit of extra sauce to step three. So I hope you guys are taking notes. I hope you've got your notepads ready and your pens ready, okay? So step three is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely above the two candles, or is it cutting through, all right? So we want to make sure these three lines, the gray, aqua, or the blue line, are they closely above the two candles, or are they cutting through? Yeah, because what these lines do, they act as our support, okay? They act as our support. 9 times out of 10, if the price goes above those lines, then we need to get all the way out of that trade, okay? Because more time, this acts as our support, okay? These lines act as our support. So price should never really go above those lines, all right? Are we with me? Drop me some threes if we're together. Drop me some threes if we're together, guys. I want to make sure you guys understand this. This is absolutely an amazing strategy. And I know that you guys will love it once you understand it, okay? Amazing, great stuff, okay? So let's look at this chart. So we can see right now, drop me some threes, drop me some twos if you guys can see the line that is cutting through, all right? Drop me some twos if you guys can see the line that is cutting through, all right? Because I can see the line. So that right there is the aqua line, okay? The aqua line is cutting through, you can see right here, the aqua line is actually cutting through those two candles. Now, guys, this is a brilliant play, okay? If this was a play that was put out as an alert, right? Like this is a very, very good play, okay? Because everything is there, the confirmations are all being met, and it will actually make you some money, okay? So the aqua line is cutting right through those two candles, all right? So that acts as our support. So we know that price shouldn't really come back above here, okay? It should not come back above here because this acts as, again, as I said, this acts as our support, okay? So let's keep it moving. Now let's go to step 4. Did you make sure that the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely below? Now, when we say closely below, now when I do these trainings, I really would love for you guys to have, already gone through your 100, 200 series, because we talk about pips, we talk about calculating pips. So I know that for the new people, this might be a little bit overwhelming. There might be a little bit of a few things that you might not understand, but you do need to make sure you've gone through your 100 and 200 series, your basics, because that is now where you'll start to understand how to really make these profits in the markets, okay? So did we make sure, with step 4, did we make sure that the gray, aqua, and blue lines are not closely below, all right? So now let's go to our chart. So when we say not closely below, we are talking about from these candles, okay? So from these candles, we want to make sure there is at least 10 pips, at least 10 pips of space for us to make some money. If it's less than 10 pips, it's not worth taking the trade, okay? If it's less than 10 pips, if any of these lines, so let's say, for example, the blue line or the gray line was somewhere a little bit above here, you wouldn't take these trades. Why? Because most likely price will come down, touch this line, and reverse and go back in the direction we don't want it to go in, okay? So drop me some 4s if you guys are with me, if you understand. If you need me to repeat anything for now, I would like you to tell me so that I can go through it again, because what we're going to do in the next couple of minutes, we're actually going to go through some examples, all right? Wow, you guys are really, okay, you guys are on it, all right? I'm good, I'm glad. You don't even need to, you don't need me to repeat anything. Right, that's wonderful, perfect, all right? So that is our steps, okay? So can you repeat the bit about the line? All right, so all it is that you want to make sure that from this arrow, from these two candles, we want to make sure that there is at least 10 pips of space, at least 10 pips of space, so that we can make sure we're making money, okay? 10 pips of space between the line and the candles, okay? So we want to make sure there's at least 10 pips of space between the line and the candles, because we want to make sure there is space for profit. Remember our mantra, guys, BCLS. S stands for space, and that means is there space for profit. Now talk to me. Going through all of the things that we've gone through, we're going through all the 4 steps that we just went through. Would you take this trade? Drop me some yeses if you would, drop me some no's if you wouldn't, all right? Tell me whether you'll take this trade, yes or no, all right? Would you take this trade, okay? And it's okay if you said no, it doesn't matter, it's okay, because I'm here to tell you why you would take this trade, okay? So for those of you that said yes, well done, congratulations. For those of you that said no, don't worry, because I will explain to you why you will take this trade, okay? Now, guys, I want you guys to type in the chats, I am a confirmation trader. Do you know what? I'm even going to type it in with you. Where's my chat box? Because let me tell you, I need you guys to know I am a confirmation trader, because that's what we are, okay? This is what we are. I don't want any one of you to take any trades if these 4 steps are not confirmed, all right? We are confirmation traders, okay? Let me type that. I want to affirm it here with you guys too. I'm not out here to not do the same thing as you guys. Whatever I do, I want you guys to follow. I will never ever get you guys to do anything that I'm not doing, okay? I am a confirmation trader, okay? I am a confirmation trader. Let me make sure I spell this right. Confirmation trader, yeah? Because the one thing that we do, right? And I'm going to be real honest with you guys, because I do it myself, okay? The one thing that we do when we learn a new skill and then we think we've got it, we think we've mastered it. We're like, yeah, man, I've got this, I've mastered it. You go and start doing your own thing. You go and start trading at 1 a.m. You start trading at 10 p.m. And then what happens? I get a message on Instagram. Tara, I'm not making any money. Tara, what is happening? I've been doing this, I've been doing that. And then I ask you, what time did you place that trade? And you say, well, I just placed the trade just now. I look at the time and I see it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, well, come on. What does it say? Is it between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. EST, which means 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. GMT? Well, of course, you're not going to make any money. So guys, be a confirmation trader, okay? Everything on this page is here to help you, all right? Make sure you are trading. If you're trading the signals, the sell signals, 15 minute, 30 minute, and 1 hour between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. EST, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, boom, take the trade, finish, all right? So I want you guys to make sure that you are confirmation traders. You've written it in the chat. You put it into the universe. Now you can't take it back, okay? You put it into the universe, you cannot take it back. So you are a confirmation trader. I'm a confirmation trader. Make sure you are following these steps and you are getting everything confirmed before you take any trades, all right? Perfect. I see you guys coming through with the confirmation traders, yeah? That's what we are, guys. We are confirmation traders, okay? Because I don't want you guys to lose money in these markets, okay? I want you to win. I want us all to win. And the only way that we're going to win is if we follow the rules. There's rules for a reason, okay? This is all new to us. This is all a new skill to a lot of us. So make sure you guys are following everything that you are being taught, all right? So I want us to go through another example, yeah? So let's go through another example. This is another chart right here. So now let's identify the direction. So if we can see the arrow right here, talk to me in the chats, guys. What are we doing? Are we buying or are we selling? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Great stuff. We are buying, okay? That's a blue arrow right there. So that means that we are buying, okay? So now, what we want to do is we want to go through our steps, okay? So step 1, looking at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow, is the blue candle bigger than the red candle? Is the blue candle bigger than the red candle? Talk to me, drop me some ones in the chats if it is. Drop me some ones in the chat if it is. Amazing, amazing, amazing. The blue candle most definitely is bigger than that red candle right here, okay? Because we're buying, we want to make sure that the blue candle is definitely bigger than the red candle, okay? Step 2, does the red line cut through both candle bodies? Now let's go through this. So guys, can you see, is this red line cutting through the bodies of both of the candles? No, it's not. So what I would have done with this trade, as soon as I saw it on the chart, I would have taken it, wrapped it up, screwed it up, and thrown it in the bin, all right? This trade is no good. I don't even care. I don't even want to see it. Because what? We are confirmation traders, guys. Say it with me. I want you to say it out loud. I don't need to hear you, but I want to know. You're going to know. You're the only person that's going to know if you said it or not, okay? I am a confirmation trader, okay? So make sure you're saying it with me. Don't start trying to look in the charts and trying to figure out and trying to make the red line actually cut through. No, it's not cutting through, okay? It's not cutting through. Don't force it. Trade is done. Forget it. Throw it in the bin. It's done. We don't want it anymore, okay? But for the sake of education, we're going to go through this because I want you guys to understand. That's it, Ayana. She got it. Keep it simple. Did you not see what we said at the beginning? They built this for simplicity. They didn't build this for us to be complicating everything and going around in circles and figuring all these things out. Nah, let's keep it simple, all right? The red line's not cutting through. But we're going to go through this. As again, for educational purposes, we're going to go through this, okay? So does the red line cut through both candle bodies? We said no, it's not cutting through. We're going to move on to step 3, okay? We've already known that this is not confirmed. So we know we're going to move on to step 3. So is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the 2 candles? Or remember we said it can also cut through, all right? So is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below or cutting through? Talk to me in the chats, guys. Is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below or is it cutting through? Nah. I mean, the aqua is all the way up here. The gray line is further away and the blue line is just nowhere to be found. So, I mean, this trade itself, I'm not even gonna dissect it. What am I dissecting it for? It's not even helping. There's nothing that's gonna help me here. I ain't gonna make no money from this. We leave it alone, all right? Well, let's go through it. Step 4, did we make sure that the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely above? Now talk to me. That aqua line right here, you can see that it is literally so close. It is so close to our price, all right? It is so close to our price. We don't even want to know about this, all right? It's doing the complete opposite of what we're asking for, okay? So it is not even meeting any of these steps. So now talk to me. Would you take this trade? Yes or no? Would you take this trade? Yes or no? Amazing. Now, we've been on this call for just about, we've been talking on this call for just about 40 minutes, right? And you guys are already identifying what's going on in these markets, okay? So I want you guys to give yourselves a clap, drop some sevens in the chat for yourselves, because as I said, this trading game, once you know what you need to do, you'll be able to make this money, all right? So I'm really, really super proud of all of you guys on this call. If you are new and you've never been on this call before and you're actually grasping it and you're understanding this, congratulations, well done to you, because this is just the first step to your financial freedom, all right? So amazing. I'm really, really super proud. Drop some sevens for yourself. This is for you guys, not for me. Drop some sevens for yourselves, all right? So let's do this. What I want to do now, I mean, if you guys are up for it, what I would love to do is I'm going to put a chart up for you guys, and I want to give you 5 seconds, just 5 seconds. And I want you to drop me yes or no, whether you will take this trade based on those 4 steps, okay? So based on your 4 steps, remember the first thing we've got to do is identify the direction, okay? So identify in which direction that you guys are going in. So if you are going to buy, you know that you want to make sure that the blue arrow is going up. If you're going to sell, we want to make sure that the red arrow is going down, all right? So talk to me. Drop me some 3s in the chat if you're ready for me to give you a new chart. And I want you guys to, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to just identify whether you'll take it. Yes, all I need to see in the chat is yes or no. So go drop me some 3s if you guys are ready for that. Amazing, amazing. All right, so let's go. So you guys can see the charts. So 5 seconds. Would you take this trade? Yes or no? Talk to me now. So I can see some coming through. And don't worry if you feel like, don't worry about what the answer, like, whether you get it wrong or whether you get it right. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to go through it. Amazing. So for those of you that said yes, congratulations. That is it. Now, this is another beautiful play, all right? I actually took a trade like this a couple of weeks ago, and, I'm not going to lie, my account's looking healthy, beautiful, all right? So this is an amazing, amazing play, right? But we're going to do the right thing. We're going to go through it, and we're going to identify those 4 steps, all right? So first things first, where are we going? We buying? Are we selling? Like, what are we doing? I need to know, because I can see a blue arrow right here, but you guys need to let me know. Amazing. So we're buying, okay? So we've got the blue arrow right here. We are buying. So now we know that we need to go through our steps, okay? So step 1, looking at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow, is the blue candle bigger than the red? Drop me some 1s if the blue candle is bigger than the red. Drop me some 1s if the blue candle is bigger than the red. Amazing, 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 amazing. We can see it, right? So let's keep it moving. Step 2, does the red line cut through both candle bodies? Now let's go. Step 2, drop me some 2s if the red line's cutting through both candle bodies. Drop me some 2s if the red line is cutting through both candle bodies. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Great stuff. So we know confirmation 2 has been met, all right? Step 3, remember, is the gray, aqua, or blue line closely below the 2 candles, or is it cutting through, all right? So looking at the lines, we can see the aqua. Drop me some 3s if you can see the aqua cutting through. Drop me some 3s if you can see the aqua cutting through. Amazing, amazing. You guys can see it right here. The aqua is going straight through those 2 lines, straight through those 2 candles, sorry. So we know that is our confirmation right there. Step 4, did you make sure that the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely above? All right. So now let's make sure that the gray, aqua, or blue lines are not closely above. Is there at least 10 pips space of profit? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that is space. That is space, all right? That is some space. That's some nice space, all right? BCLS, space for profit. So well done, guys. You have been able to identify and make that money. That's it, Maniba. We are going to take this trade. Congratulations. You guys are winners. All right. So now I want to go through, I want to give you guys another chart because I feel like you guys are getting this. I feel like you're definitely getting this, but I want to make sure that you understand, like you fully understand when you should take the trade and when you shouldn't take the trade. So now let's go through another chart. Now I want you to drop me some yeses or some no's and let me know whether you would take this trade. All right. Now talk to me in the chats. Talk to me in the chats. Would you take this trade? Yes or no? Would you take this trade? Yes or no? See the no's coming through. If you're not sure, it's okay. If you're not sure, it's all good. It's all good. We're going to go through it, so don't worry. Amazing, 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 amazing. All right. So now, if we would not take this trade, okay, so we wouldn't take this trade. Amazing, great stuff. Okay. Now let's figure out why we wouldn't take this trade, because I know why we wouldn't take this trade. But I want to show you and we want to go through why we wouldn't take this trade. First things first, what direction are we going in? What direction are we going in, people? Where are we going? We buying, we selling? We buying, we selling? Amazing. We buying, we selling? We're selling, okay? So we know that we're selling. So now let's go through our steps. Looking at the two candles to the left of the arrow, is the red candle bigger than the blue? Well, the red candle is bigger than the blue. I mean, I can see that the red candle is bigger than the blue. That's great stuff. Amazing. Okay. But does the red line cut through both candle bodies? Step 2. Let's go to step 2. Now, I can see the red line, but it is not cutting through both candle bodies, okay? It is definitely not cutting through both candle bodies, all right? So we know already that we will not take this trade, okay? We are not going to take this trade. We're going to throw this trade all the way in the bin. So for those of you that said no, congratulations. I'm super, super proud of you guys. I know that we need to go through the rest of the steps just so that we can confirm and make sure that we're not going to take the trade, just to be sure. And you guys can do this when you take these trades as well. Go through all 4 steps. Even if something's not met, go through it, but don't overcomplicate it. Don't be like me. When Tyrone was saying go left, I was going right. Like, please don't do that, all right? Make sure you go right. When you're being told to go right, go right. When you're being told to go left, all right? So make sure, did the gray aqua and blue line cut through both candle bodies? Sorry, is the gray aqua or blue line closely above the 2 candles? So is the gray aqua or blue line closely above the 2 candles? Nah, man. Gray is here. Aqua is here. Let's see where the blue I think is right up. See, blue, I don't know. Like, they're just doing their own thing. So we don't even care. All right. So now step 4, did we make sure that the gray aqua and blue lines are not closely below? I mean, the blue, we would have got stopped all the way out. All right. So our price would have gone, hit this blue, would have been out, and it wouldn't even have been worth trying to go through this trade, okay? Now, guys, again, within minutes, you are already identifying profitable setups. Now, how did you feel? Like, on a scale of 1 to 5, tell me how you felt. How confident would you be to go into these markets tomorrow and place a trade using these 4 steps? Wow. Who said 8? Wow. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. I want you guys to be honest. I want you to be real, be true, and tell me if it, you know, I mean, I'm seeing the 5s. I'm actually amazed that I'm seeing so many 5s, because sometimes, you know, it might take a little bit of getting used to understanding and identifying the 4 steps, but that is it. That's it. Like, and if you want to go into more depth, because there is more to this strategy, there's so much more to this strategy. There's so many more things that you can learn from this strategy. You have got ways to learn this. All right. Now, just within minutes, you are actually identifying profitable setups. Never knew it was this easy, simple to understand. I'm so happy for you, Joy. I hope that you will enjoy this strategy once you start using it. And this is really all there is to it, okay? So practicing this for 1 month, imagine what that would do for your trading account. Imagine compounding. You've hit your 5%, you're done for the day, all right? And that's what we do, because we are snipers in the market, all right? We're snipers in the market. We make sure that our trade defines our entry defines our destiny. Our exit defines our, oh my God, imagine, I should know this, shouldn't I? I'm gonna recite the creed for you guys. I'm gonna recite the creed for you guys, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys are learning this as well. But we need to make sure that we are snipers in this market, all right? Practicing this for 1 month, what it did for my trading account, it changed the game, all right? because I was doing so many different things. I was trying to go here, there, and everywhere. And then when I focused on one thing and stayed and stuck to one thing, now you guys know me as what? The DeLorean Queen, all right? Now you guys know me as the DeLorean Queen. And the reason you know me as the DeLorean Queen is because I live, eat, breathe, sleep, I don't know, drink, what else, right? This is my thing, all right? DeLorean is my thing, all right? So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a second because I want to answer some questions for you guys, okay? I want to answer some questions for you guys so that we can move on to Hyperdrive. Hyperdrive's not going to take too long, but it is going to be amazing, and it's going to take you to another level with your trading, okay? So I'm just going to go through the chat and see if anybody has any questions. Now is your time to ask me, all right? Let's go. So never knew it was that easy to understand. Please, may you touch on the advanced entry a little if you don't mind. I can do that. I absolutely can do that, all right? I absolutely can do that. Let's see what else. Let's see anyone else. Do you put trades on the MetaTrader account? Yes. So you need to make sure that you have your MetaTrader account set up. If you haven't done that, we have amazing beginners course every single day, Monday to Saturday at 10 p.m. GMT, where you can learn how to place a trade, you know, all the basics. So if you are quite new to this, or you still have, you know, you need an understanding, please make sure that you are going on our beginners calls 10 p.m. Monday to Saturday. They are all there for you. Okay, so lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see. What else have we got here? Let's see. So same here, Joy. I learned it in 1 week. And listen, shout out to Kim Flames, because I can't, girl, Kim Flames, I need you guys to drop some sevens. I am going to come back to your question, but we need to drop some sevens in the chat for Kim Flames. Because let me tell you something, yeah. Kim messaged me and she said, I'm on DeLorean, like I'm on it and I'm making money. I think that was like the first, was it like the first 24 hours of you being in? Shout out to Kim Flames. And I said to her, and she can testify to this, I said, I wish that people were as proactive with you, because it just goes to show it is possible. Don't let anybody fool you and tell you, oh, DeLorean's only 60% accurate. Oh, please, man, don't listen. It don't matter. It does not matter, okay? It does not matter about the accuracy, because sometimes when you see all of those, oh, you know, it's not so accurate and this and other. All you need with DeLorean is 20 pips. We call it the 20 pip and dip. That's all you need. 20 pips and dip. You get your 5%, you grab it, you get out. Finished, done. So make sure that you guys are utilizing the strategy, because Kim Flames has shown me that it was possible in 24 hours. All she did was follow the steps. You know why? Because Kim is a confirmation trader. Shout out to you, Kim. I had to big you up because you are amazing. You're making money everywhere. Listen, you live on Instagram Live. I wish I could live on Instagram Live, but my daughter will be coming in. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So that's why I don't live on Instagram Live, all right? So let's keep it moving with the questions, okay? She made it in 1 week. She learned it in 1 week and made it by herself. So shout out to Kim Flames. Like I'm super, super proud of you, girl. You are killing it. I admire you. Like I admire you completely. Like you're amazing. Absolutely amazing, all right? So let's keep it going with the questions. Can these confirmations be used on other charts like TradingView? Okay, so what I would advise you to do, all right? I would advise you to spend at least a month, yeah? At least a month on the actual alerts page. So actually receiving the alerts. And I'm going to show you how you can get the DeLorean alerts. I'm going to show you how you can access the telegrams and everything so you get the alerts. The alerts come every 15 minutes, yeah? I would advise you guys to spend at least a month on the charts before going off to TradingView and doing it yourself, all right? And I'll also show you how to learn more about DeLorean, because for us, you know, some of us that have been a part of DeLorean for a little while, we've learned a lot more. We've learned a lot more advanced, you know, advanced entries, advanced exits, and all these different things that are actually helping us to level up even more in our trading, okay? So spend a month and just be in the charts, be in the alerts, be on DeLorean.im before going on to TradingView. That is my advice to you, okay? No problem. All right then, cool. Let's keep it moving. So when it says 5 minutes on Hyperdrive, okay, Hyperdrive questions, we're going to come to that, okay? When it says 5 minutes on Hyperdrive, do you apply the 15-minute cheat sheet rule? Yes. So when it says 5, you're still going to do the 4 steps with Hyperdrive. So you're still going to do your 4 steps and everything, and you're going to take the trades the same way. However, with Hyperdrive, the way you can make money both ways is you will make money both on binary. So if you've got Vide Forex, pocket options, if you've got Vide Forex, pocket options, IQ Cent, race options, platinum option, whatever the platform, the broker that you're using on for HFX, you can use it for Delorean as well. So you can place trades both on your MetaTrader 4 and on your platform for your HFX. I hope that answers your questions. Okay. So definitely watch the boot camp on Patrick. Yes, Kim, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let me go down and see if there's any more questions. But there are other things to consider before taking the trades, even after the 4 steps for extra confirmation. That is correct, Debbie. However, the 4 steps on the alert panels, you can make money straight from that. All right. There are more advanced things, of course, that we know, because I've been trading Delorean since June, 2nd of June last year. I have been exposed to a few things that is no longer is no longer available, but it doesn't matter. The 4 steps really will take you to where you want to be. All right. And just plug into everything. When Tyrone's doing calls, plug in. When Patrick's doing calls, plug in. When they're doing the go lives, and we'll go through the go live schedules as well. When they're doing all of these things, plug in, because that is now where you're going to get your source. Okay. Some of the things, even the things that I've learned about Hyperdrive, I learned from Tyrone's IG lives. All right. I learned from Patrick's IG lives. I learned from plugging in when they have Delorean calls, when they have their market mastery. Patrick had an excellent market mastery. I think it was last week. Excellent. He went through Hyperdrive. He went through so many things, and you can actually, go through. You can actually catch his Hyperdrive session on his favorites. It's on his favorite sessions. It is there. Sorry, not on his favorite sessions, on his recorded sessions. So you are able to understand more if you want more depth. All right. This training, this training for you guys is really just to go through the basics. But where I have not been able to come through for you guys for the past couple of weeks, I wanted to make sure that you understand how to master this strategy. Okay, just using those 4 steps. Amazing. All right, so let's go through some more questions. Amazing. Thank you for the tips and training. Do you like to have? Yes, I will give you the Telegram link. There's a shift. Alison, we got to talk, because I know you're a little bit more advanced. You've done a lot. I know we definitely need to talk. I will give you, because I don't want to overwhelm too many people. So don't worry, I will talk. We're going to talk definitely about shifts and the M's and the W's and all of that. When you say stay in the Delorean alert before you go to, do you mean take the trade using the 4 steps? So Debbie, what I mean is, when I say, when you go through Patrick's bootcamp, he will show you how to set up. I think it's either Patrick or Tyrone's bootcamp. I can't quite remember. I did it so long ago, but they will show you how to set up your EMAs. So all your lines, your red, your yellow, your aqua, your gray, and your blue. They will show you how to set these up on TradingView. All right. So they will show you how to start identifying your own trades on TradingView. But my advice to you is, when you get the alerts, so when you get the Telegram alerts, they come every 15 minutes. When you get those alerts, take the alert. So if it comes up with an alert, USD, maybe USD JPY or something, just go look on your look on that chart. So look on the Delorean.im chart and identify whether you should take that trade first by going through those 4 steps. So make sure you've gone, is the red candle bigger than the blue? Is the red line cutting through? So on and so forth. Go through that first, using the alerts that you've been given, before trying to look, going through the charts and looking through the trades yourself. So I hope that makes sense, because when you go onto TradingView, what you're doing is, obviously, yes, you are becoming independent, but you are now having to scan through every single pair to look for Deloreans when the alerts already give you Deloreans. Yeah, it's just up to you to make sure that you identify the 4 steps before taking them. Okay, so that, I hope that answers your question. Okay. Market mastery is on a Sunday evening. Thank you. Can you explain the reasoning between strictly 9 to 3 p.m.? Yes. So markets, the foreign exchange markets, there's a lot of things that go on throughout the day. Okay. So if you've watched your beginner series, which I know you have, Kay, because you're my personal. So if you've watched the beginner series, you will know that there's certain times of the day that is good to trade, all right? So you know that between 12 and 2 GMT, there's certain times that you know that is, oh, I haven't seen that message, Vicky, I will look at it just a minute. So there's certain times that is good to trade. And that's because the markets are volatile. So between the London and the New York session is a good time to trade because there's a lot of movement going on in the markets. The spreads are low, and that is the good time to trade. All right. So 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. with Delorean, that is when the London session is just around beginning and the New York session is kind of just ending. So they like you to trade Deloreans. Most of the Deloreans that you identify are between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. And you won't start getting alerts on the panel on your Telegram, I think, until 7 a.m. It could be possibly 6 a.m. as well, I think, because if it's a longer term trade, so it's like 4-hour trade, you might get alerts from 6 a.m., sorry, but they come every 15 minutes. So it'll be 6 a.m., 6:15, 6:30, 6:45, 7 a.m., and all the way until 3 p.m. All right. And now I think also with Hyperdrive, of course, there's going to be Hyperdrive alerts as well. I know that they are working on getting a separate Telegram for Hyperdrive so that you can get those 5-minute alerts. Oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy. You're getting 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, money to be made. I know Kim's going to be on that. Kim is going to be on that every 5 minutes, money to be made. I know that is the one for you, Kim. So that is definitely going to be helpful for you guys when you start getting alerts as well. So you can take them both with your HFX. Yeah, I see you, Kim. And you can take them with your MetaTrader 4 as well, okay? Been on the beginner's call. No one has gone through how to set up intraday trades or swing trades. Okay, Vicky. On the beginner's call, you won't get taught how to set intraday trades or swing trades. You'll just be told how to place a trade. Okay, so it's up to you with whatever strategy that you use. It's up to you to be able to go and identify whether it's an intraday trade, and because if it's anything after an hour, if it's anything after the hour, then that is a swing trade. Anything beyond below an hour, that is an intraday trade, and that's really what it is. Okay, there's no difference to setting the trades. You're going to place the trades exactly the same way. It's just the timing in which you will get them. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Vicky. Amazing. Is Hyperdrive not available yet? Oh, Andrea, I'm about to share my screen with you, girl. Let me share my screen with you because Hyperdrive is fully available. It is there. It's live and kicking. All right. So Hyperdrive is absolutely available. Is there any more questions? Are there any more questions? Let me excuse my English. Are there any more questions before I move on? Because now I want to show you how to use Hyperdrive. All right. I'm excited. I love Hyperdrive. I absolutely love it because I've always wanted to understand HFX, and I was just like, oh man, like I love Delorean so much. I want to try HFX, but I need something like I need to make sure that I'm sticking to one thing. I was trying to be very disciplined, like I want to stick to one thing. So when Hyperdrive came out and they were like, right, you can use this for binary, I was like, getting. So I was really, really happy. So I want to show you guys Hyperdrive. Is there any more questions? I've been doing HFX traces, but now Kim, come and move in with me, please. Come and move in with me, because girl, listen, I need. Listen, you are lighting a fire. You are lighting a fire up. Listen, I don't care. Anybody that is not watching Kim, I'm getting inspired. Yeah, I don't know what you are on, because this girl is doing everything. Everything. There's nothing she's not doing. Okay, there's nothing she's not doing. There you go. There you go. I will be seeing you in the chats real soon. I know y'all be seeing you in the Delorean chats real soon. All right. So this is absolutely amazing. All right. This is what I'm saying. Like she's doing it all. She's doing it all. And I'm super. I'm glad that you're on this call, because you are a testament to the fact that if you plug in, you'll get the results. All right. If you plug in, you will get the results. So well done to you, Kim. Amazing. Okay. So let's go on to the Hyperdrive. If there's no more questions, then let's jump on to Hyperdrive. All right. I could talk about Delorean all day long, guys. So don't get me started, because that will be it. You lot won't even eat your Sunday dinner if you're not eating it already. All right. So let me share my screen with you guys, and then I will show you how to use Hyperdrive. Okay. So again, Hyperdrive, right? Hyperdrive is the 5-minute alerts. Okay. So if we're using things like binary, so if you already have pocket options, you already have Vide Forex, or you already have any of the HFX brokers, you can absolutely use this with Hyperdrive, as well as using this with your MetaTrader 4. All right. So let me go through how to get the alerts first. Okay. So if you go to Delorean.im, what you'll see is you'll see a little bell at the top here, and you're going to click on that bell, and it will take you to the Telegram page. Okay. So my advice would be, if you've got Telegram on your phone, go through this on your phone. So log into Delorean.im on your phone, and then go and get the Telegram alerts, okay? But if you don't have it on your phone, or you're using it on your laptop, then yes, by all means, click on the little bell, and then you'll get the alerts. So is everybody clear on how to get the alerts? Drop me some ones if you're clear on how to get the alerts. Drop me some ones if you guys are clear on how to get the alerts. I want to make sure we can do this while we move on. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. So that is how you get the alerts. Everybody clear on that? How to get the alerts? Amazing. Drop me some ones, guys, in the chat. Drop me some ones if you're clear on how to get the alerts, all right? So I can move on. Amazing. Great stuff, all right? So that's how you get the alerts. Now, this is our panel, all right? This is our panel that we were talking about. So when you have the red line right here, that means that we were selling GBP CHF, and you can see they give you the time frame. So you know whether it's an intraday trade or whether it's a swing trade, okay? So you have, look, our beautiful, you know, we love gold, you know, here at the Wealthier World, our colors are blue and gold. So we have XAU USD. So you have a gold trade right here that was called, and this is the 60 minutes, so that's the hour chart. It refreshes every 15 minutes. So sometimes you'll see the panel. I would advise you to refresh the page, because sometimes it does refresh by itself, like you saw my page just refresh by itself right there, even though the markets are closed. But sometimes you may not get the alerts come through, you know, maybe it might not refresh automatically, and as an alert comes through, you will know, because it will tell you the time has passed, and it will give you the minutes. Okay, so you see here, so you can see, look, it refreshes again. I think that was less than 5 minutes, but it refreshes itself again. And then now you can see it says 52 hours and 21 minutes of the time that's passed, all right? So that means this trade was called 52 hours and 21 minutes ago, so that was probably on Friday. And then you know how long you have to go, all right? Now, a little bit of sauce, guys. I want to give you a quick tip, okay? Because this is a question that I've been asked as well, okay? Let me do this. So, when you get an alert, okay? When you get a DeLorean alert, this is what I do, all right? So this is what I do step by step. So if I show you what I do, then maybe it might be helpful for you guys. And I will go through the advanced entry. I know someone asked me for advanced entry. I will go through this, okay? So when you get the alert, so here's the red arrow. This was the alert, okay? And you can see there was money to be made. There was space. There was everything. You know, we went through our 4 steps and everything happened, okay? So there was money to be made. We would have made some money here, taken our profit, and then kept it moving, all right? So when you get an alert and it comes through, so let's say, for example, this alert just came through, GBP CHF. Oh, okay, what do I do? So we identify our 4 steps, okay? So when you go through your, when you get the alert on the Telegram, you click and log into your Delorean.im, and then you talk about your 4 steps, okay? So you see, looking at the 2 candles to the left of the arrow, is the red candle bigger than the blue? So drop me some ones if you can see if it is. I hope, let me zoom in so that you guys can see this properly. Yeah. So we're looking at these 2 candles right here. We're looking at these 2 candles right here. So is the red candle bigger than the blue? Yes, it is. So now is the red line cutting through both candle bodies? Is the red line cutting through both candle bodies? Yes, it is. Is the gray aqua or blue line closely above or cutting through the 2 candles? Is the gray aqua or blue line closely above or cutting through the 2 candles? Yes, we can see the is the gray aqua or blue line cutting through. So we can see here that the aqua is definitely cutting through, and is there space for profit? Now we can see, yes, there is definitely space for profit, because our gray is all the way down here, all right? So that is what you're going to do when you actually get the trades, okay? So when you get the alerts, that's what you're going to do. And then you're going to place the trade. Now, what we want to do is we want to make sure we know how to put our stop losses and take profits. So let me talk to me, guys, all right? Because I don't want to take up too much of the time. I told you guys I can go through this for ages, all right? So I want to know would you like to go through the advanced entry and how to set stop losses and take profits? Drop me a 1 if you want me to go through that now. Or would you like me to go through Hyperdrive first and then come back to that? If you would like me to go through Hyperdrive first, drop me some 2s. If you'd like me to go through this first, drop me some 1s. All right. Ooh, it's a mixed bag here. It's a mixed bag. Ooh, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. I think I'm seeing more 2s, actually, you know. I feel like I'm seeing some more 2s. I feel like I'm seeing some more 2s. So I will go through Hyperdrive because I know you guys are excited about it. Let's do Hyperdrive. I am going to come back to it. Don't worry. All right. Debbie said both. I heard that. All right. So how you access Hyperdrive? Woo! Hyperdrive, baby. Hyperdrive. We driving, baby. So how you access Hyperdrive? You go to strategies and you will see there's shadow. Of course, shadow is your copy and paste. So shadow is absolutely your copy and paste. You don't need to worry about the 4 steps. You don't need to worry about anything. But those trades come out from Patrick, and they will come out maybe once in a while. He places them when he feels like it. The best time to know when he's going to place any shadow trades, so the copy and paste trades, is if you go onto his live sessions, 2 p.m. GMT on Monday to Thursday, okay? So I will go through the go live as well. I'll show you guys how to access their go lives, okay? But you go to strategies, and then it will come up with Hyperdrive. You click on Hyperdrive, and this is the beautiful Hyperdrive. Yo, doesn't it look pretty? Doesn't it look so pretty? So beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. So here we go. So now these trades get called, yes. So every 5 minutes. I know they're working on the 1 minute trades as well. They're working on the 1 minute and they're working on the 3 minute trades. Okay. So let me try and see if I can identify a play that was really, really good. I know that Tyrone had an example for a wicked. There was a really, really good one. Ooh, and guess what, guys? You got US 30 as well. So if you guys like to trade indices, if you guys like to trade gold, there's US 30, and there's also going to be there's also SPX as well, NAS 100. So they've got everything. So anything you guys like to trade, they've got it right there as well. Okay. So let me try and identify. I know there's been some nice plays that have played out. I took a wonderful US 30 trade the other day, which was beautiful, and I was able to actually place that both on my not a US 30. I was able to take a gold trade. I placed it both on my pocket option, and I placed it on my MetaTrader 4 as well. It was beautiful. I was super excited and super happy about that. Oh, that's a quite good one, that AUDJPY. But let me look for a nice, a sweet one. I want to look for a sweet one for you guys. All right. So what you do is we talk about risk to reward. Okay. So we talk a lot about risk to reward. So your risk to reward with Hyperdrive, with any Delorean plays, your risk to reward should always be at least 1 to 2. Okay. So for every pound you're risking, you're gaining £2. Okay. That is with Delorean alerts in general. Okay. Just Delorean alerts. This keeps refreshing. Why is it refreshing? All right. So that is just with Delorean alerts in general. All right. So your risk to reward should always be 1 to 2, okay? However, with Hyperdrive, there is no point of taking a risk to reward that is 1 to 2. It's better to take one that is 1 to 3, all right? Let me look at this play, all right? So you want to make sure that your risk is always more less than your reward, all right? Your risk is always less than your reward, all right? Let me try and make sure I find something good for you guys. All right. Let me try and make sure I find something good for you guys. Okay. This looks like a good one. Okay. So, Hyperdrive. What you're going to do is you are going to make sure you identify your 4 steps. Okay. You're going to identify your 4 steps, all right? So now you've identified your 4 steps. Everything's looking good. Your 4 steps, your confirmations have been met. You're going to take this trade, GBP AUD. You're going to go onto your MetaTrader 4 and you're going to take this trade, all right? Now with pocket option or with your HFX broker, so wherever it may be, you can take this trade, but what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are setting your time for 3 minutes. All right, you are setting your time for 3 minutes. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, I was to take this trade, GBP AUD. Now, what I do is I don't use any other broker apart from pocket option. And the reason why is because I don't need things like rollover. I don't need things like double up and all of the things that you guys use. I don't need those because it is literally as simple as waiting for the trade to pull back. All right. It really is as simple as waiting for that trade to pull back. All right. So now what you would do is you would go to your pocket option. You would look for that trade. So let's say, make sure I identify what it is. So it was GBP AUD. So you would look for your GBP AUD. Of course, now because it's over the counter, the markets are currently closed. So you would look for your GBP AUD. You can see that it was 81% accurate, of course. So what you would do is you would make sure you identify. So let's say, for example, you've got your Delorean here. Okay, you've got your Delorean. Of course, this is not a Delorean at the moment, but this is an example because it's over the counter. So you've got your Delorean. So what you would do is every single time a candle opens and it pulls back to that yellow line, you would hit it. All right. So let's say this was a sell right here. Okay. So if this was a sell right here, let's say this was a Delorean right here, and you're like, okay, guys, I found my Delorean. Right. Every one of these candles is representing 5 minutes. And what I've done is I've been able to put my EMAs on to my pocket option. All right. So I can identify what's going on. All right. So because, of course, the over the counter right now, markets are closed, so it's not going to be exactly the same, but this is just an example for you guys. All right. I'm going to try and actually look for a better play there. So every single time that these candles pull back to this yellow line right here, you're going to go in. So if you're selling, then it pulls back to the yellow line, click sell, and you set your timer for 3 minutes. Okay. You set your timer for 3 minutes and you should definitely clear that trade. Okay. And all the while, what you will be doing is you will actually be making money on your MetaTrader 4 as well as with your pocket option. So you're hitting your clears on each candle. So imagine now you have, so let's say, for example, exactly double dipping. All right. So let's say, for example, now you had a Delorean. So imagine now this was a Delorean right here. So now what you would do, pocket had its purchase. Yes, it will. So what you would do is every single time this candle hit this yellow line, you would press sell 3 minutes. All right. You let it clear, done. All right. So let me give you an example right here. This would have been a win. Touch the yellow line, come back down and close. All right. This one would have been a loss because it didn't touch that yellow line, but you shouldn't have gone in anyway because it didn't touch the yellow line. You're waiting for it to pull back. Okay. And it usually pulls back. The reason why we set it for 3 minutes is because it usually pulls back within the first minute. All right. Yes, I am. Of course, I'm going to do a live. I'm going to be doing lives all this week. All right. So it clears after the candle closes. Yes. So what it would do is this candle would open. So let's say every 5 minutes. Oh, no, not right now, honey. Not right now. When the market's open. All right. So what you would do is every single time these arrows, these candles pull back to the yellow line. Let me zoom in a bit more so you guys can see it. You would actually win the trade. Okay. So you pulled. So now look. Yeah. So now look. Yeah. And it can just be a wick. So let's say, for example, what time is it right now? Time is 7:32. All right. So we would set, so we would look at the time, 7:35, the new candle would open, right? So 7:35, every 5 minutes, a new candle will open. So within that first minute, and this is the only thing that I know that might be a little bit tedious, but I'm not going to lie, I don't care, I'm making money, right? So the only thing that'll be a little bit tedious is you have to watch the trade, okay? You have to watch the trade, all right? Let me see if I can actually find the Delorean on these OTC, because if I do, I'm hitting it, all right? If I do, I'm hitting it, okay? Right, let's see. No, this is not a Delorean right here. Let's see if I can find you a trade on the OTC, because I know that it's nice to see it live and real time, yeah? Bear with me. Family, let's look for something that can I can hook you guys up, yeah? Let me hook you guys up. Let me look for my favorite pair. I remember my favorite pair went from UJ. Come on, UJ, you must have had the DeLorean because I played you last week. All right. Ha! Here we go. All right. So guys, UJ, all right. Now UJ, should I give you the source? I don't know, man. Who's DeLorean Nation here? Who's trading DeLorean right now? If you trade DeLorean Nation, I want you to type in Delo Nation in the chat for me if you already trade DeLorean, or you have traded DeLorean, or you are trading DeLorean, or if you've been trading DeLorean. Alison, I know you're DeLorean Nation. You guys are DeLorean Nation. I want you to drop some Delo Nation in the chat. If you have been trading DeLorean before this call, prior to this, I want to see some Delo Nation in the chats, yeah? So guys, I'm about to give you some serious sauce, all right? I'm about to give you, oh, Sam, welcome. Make sure you take screenshots and tag me on IG and let me know, all right? When you guys purchase DeLorean, take screenshots, follow me on IG, Tara, that's it, Tara.that's.it, yeah? At Tara.that's.it, find me on IG, follow me, take some screenshots, tag me, let me know that you've got DeLorean right there. Just make sure you get it. If you haven't got it, I will show you how to get it, all right? So I'm about to give you guys a real gem. I know Tyrone will probably, he'll probably give me a smack on the wrist for giving you this, but I'm about to tell you guys something, all right? USD JPY is 98% accurate for DeLoreans. Let me say that one more time. USD JPY is 98% accurate for DeLoreans. So every single time, oh yeah, no, don't post this one, Angelina. Every single time he said it. Oh, there you go. If he said it, then there you go. If he said it, he's giving you guys a source. So if he's giving you guys a source, I'm gonna give you guys a source too. USD JPY is 98% accurate for DeLorean. And this is my favorite pair, all right? Because every single time a DeLorean gets pulled on USD JPY, 98% of the time, it plays out. Thank you. So I want you guys to make sure that, I know, exactly. And the reason why, exactly, me too, it's been my favorite Forex pair, right? And the reason why is because they have actually tested it and tried it with when they were doing their back testing for DeLorean, even before DeLorean came to IM, right? They've tested and tried this particular pair, and they realized, because they've got, their moderators and Patrick and Tyrone Abel, they all back tested this for over 2 years. And over the years, USD JPY came out 98, like that, guys, that's mind blowing. When I found that out, right, I was like, I'm not playing any other pair, all right? I'm not playing any other pair. And this also goes for US 30, SPX, because I know SPX is Tyrone's absolute favorite, all right? How you get the DeLorean lines on pocket option is you will have to, first of all, of course, purchase DeLorean. Once you've purchased DeLorean, you will know what EMAs are what, and then you can just put them in where it has indicators here on pocket option, all right? Guys, I'm not even trying to say anything about any other educators or anything, but if you want to trade HFX and you want to trade FRX and you want to trade DCX, DeLorean is all you need. I'm sorry if this sounds biased, but I'm just giving you the source, guys. I told you guys I'm giving you the source, all right? HFX, FRX, and DCX. DeLorean is the plug, all right? And don't let anyone tell you about accuracy. Don't let anyone gas you and tell you, oh, it's this, it's that. No, DeLorean is the source. Plug in, people, all right? So you've got your DeLorean right here. You've got your DeLorean right here. So this, you can see the green is red, bigger than the red. It's cutting through. Everything's correct. Everything's nice. Everything's saucy. So this is what you will do, all right? Let me show you. Let me show you guys. You're going to place this trade. So you're going to go on your MetaTrader 4 and you're going to be like, yep, USD JPY, set my take profits, set my stop losses, which I'll show you in just a minute. And then you will take this, all right? 3-minute timer. You're going to wait for it to pull back. pull back to the yellow line. Oh, if you're even lucky, it pulls back to the red line. That's even more saucy. That's another double dip. So when it pulls back to the yellow, you are gonna press call, all right? So you're gonna call. Pulls back to the red, you can call again if you want to. Just make sure you are sticking to your compound plan. Don't think because I'm giving you guys all this sauce that you guys are going to now go and start over leveraging. Don't tag me nothing that you're over leveraging. I'm not about it, all right? So continue using your wealth plan. Continue using your wealth plan, okay? I'm not sure about Vibe Forex or race options or IG Sen or IQ Sen or LQ Sen or any of those ones because I use pocket option, yeah? So I'm not too sure about any of the rest of them. So now, what you're going to do is every single time, so there you go, Kim got the answer. Kim, I'm going to get you to do it. I'm going to get you to do a session with me one day, you know. You're coming. So every time it pulls back to the yellow, you're going to dip in, cool, all right? Pulls back to the red, you dip in again, all right? Look at this. It closed up here. Guys, I want you to type in clear if you would have cleared that trade. If this candle right here, in 3 minutes, you would have cleared that trade, I want you to type in clear. I want you to type in clear. Because I'm not, guys, it's right here. I'm not showing you something that doesn't make any sense. This makes sense, all right? It's clearing, okay? So now imagine you go in again. Now remember, you're compounding, okay? So you have to make sure that you are doing if you've made your money, if you've made your compounding for the day, don't come here and start clearing and doing and try. No, stop it, all right? It don't matter how saucy it is. I know it's saucy and I know it's money and everything, but stick to your wealth plan, all right? Pulls back to the yellow line. You press call, clear, all right? This one didn't pull back, so you wouldn't get in. Pull back, didn't quite touch the yellow line, but still, it might have cleared, all right? Pulls back, yellow, red. This one closed down, so this would have been a loss, all right? Are you catching me here, guys? Are you catching me? Drop me some ones if you're with me. Drop me some ones if this is mind-blowing stuff right now. Because when I heard this, I was like, sorry, so what? All I need to do is wait for it to pull back to the, is that what you're telling me all I need to do is wait for it to pull back to the, no. I was like, Tyrone, I was like, no. I was like, Tyrone, stop it. I was like, so all you're telling me now is it has to pull back to the yellow line. This was a loss because it closed with a red candle, so it closed down here, okay? So if it pulled back to the yellow and you got in with the yellow, all right? It pulled back to the yellow and you got in here, it would have closed right here. So it wouldn't have been a clear because you're doing what? You're calling, you're not putting, all right? So as soon as, I always say, if you make more than 2 losses, don't go in again, okay? Don't go in again, all right? Because you can see here, what USD JPY, because this is over the counter, because this is not, the markets are not open, so this is when the markets were closed, okay? So what it would usually do, USD JPY is usually quite a very good pair to trade. So even with people like Matty Pitts and Millie, I know that they like using those as well. So if you make this loss right here, this is your first loss, okay? So I would say if you make more than 2 losses, then I would say just leave it alone. But USD JPY is really usually quite a good pair. So usually would clear all the way, all right? So let me show you again. You'll pull back to the yellow line, close up here, clear, all right? Pull back to the yellow line, close up here, clear, all right? This one didn't pull back to the yellow line, so you wouldn't have got in. That's no clear, all right? Pull back to the yellow line, closes up here, clear. Pulls back to the yellow line, closes up here, clear. Now let's count. From the first Delorean that we got, let's count how many clears that we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 clears. And if you happen to just take the other ones, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you won't take these ones because they won't pull that to the line. So 1, 2, that's it. Now tell me, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen because I want to look at you guys for a minute. Now tell me, 7 clears and 2 losses. Is that worth your time? Draw me some 3s if that's worth your time. 7 clears and 2 losses. Is that worth your time? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 40 minutes. That's you pretty much smashing your compound plan in 40 minutes. Guys, do you have 40 minutes to spare to clear HFX, and also make money off of MetaTrader 4. You're double dipping. Now, for me, I'm not gonna lie. That was it for me. I was like, right, that's it. All right, you know what, Mum, pack your bags, we're moving. But it is mind-blowing. All right, it's absolutely mind-blowing the way you can actually double dip and make double the profit, even triple the profit if you take it to that red line with this strategy. All right, so I know that right now it might be gone over your head, or for some of you it might be the revelation, the breakthrough that you would have been waiting for. For some of you it might be like, right, you know what, I'm going to try it. I might not understand it quite yet, but I'm going to try it out. Guys, it is no joke. All right, hyperdrive is the thing. All right, hyperdrive is absolutely going to change the game. All you are doing is waiting for it to pull back to the yellow line. That is it. All right, that is it. Okay, let me see, I've got some questions here. Is the risk to reward the same? Risk to reward with hyperdrive, if you're putting it on MetaTrader 4, we always say check for 1 to 3 risk to reward. Okay, and if you want to learn how to get your risk to reward, I definitely suggest that you go through Patrick's bootcamp. Alison, I know that I'll show you a little couple of things, but I know that you're a little bit more advanced. But Patrick's bootcamp talks to you about risk to reward. Tyrone's bootcamp also talks to you about risk to reward. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how does it work in MetaTrader 4. How does it work in MT4? What would you put in? You need the same time frame. Okay, MetaTrader 4. So if you're using hyperdrive for MetaTrader 4, you do it exactly the same way that you would do your DeLoreans on the 15 and the regular DeLoreans. Okay, and you will set your stop loss and your take profit the same way. All right, so I'll show you guys. In fact, I'll show you guys that now. Any more questions? Okay, practice, guys. Yes, definitely. I hope that this is helpful. I hope that you're understanding this. I hope that this is changing your narrative of whatever it is that you were thinking about. And yes, you can set indicators on MetaTrader 4. You can absolutely set indicators. I have on my phone all what you see. So you can see, as you know, I do trade DeLorean. So all of my platforms, so my pocket option, my MetaTrader 4 on my phone, my MetaTrader 4 on my laptop, and my MetaTrader 4 on my laptop, my MetaTrader 4 on my phone, and my trading view on both my laptop and my phone, they all have my EMAs. And how you find out those EMAs, how you find out what those EMAs are, you'll find them in Patrick's bootcamp, and you'll also find them on Tyrone's bootcamp. They take you through how to set it all up on TradingView. Okay, they tell you exactly how to set everything up on TradingView. All right, but as I said, if you are new, spend a month, at least 1 month, taking the alerts from the Delorean IM panel. All right, just to check, Delorean comes with Elite and you do not need to buy add-ons. Delorean does not charge you for add-ons. $22 if you have the FRX pack, or if you have the Elite pack, it is free with your package. And that it goes for Hyperdrive as well. That goes for Shadow. Okay, Delorean is actually one of the only strategies that does not charge people for add-ons. All right, that does not charge people for add-ons. And Tyrone and Patrick have said they do not want to charge anyone for add-ons because they want you guys to win. And let me tell you, if they do start charging for add-ons, it's going to be $10. All right, $10 is like what? Alison, talk to me. £7? Am I right? Around £7, £6, £7 or so. Yeah. So it really isn't. You know, there you go. Look, 7.30. All right. So it really is for you to be clearing 7 trades and making and losing 2 trades. I'm not gonna lie, that's amazing. My when I was back testing this strategy, well worth it, definitely. When I was back testing this strategy, I was actually clearing 10 trades and no losses. 9 trades, 1 loss, 2 break evens. 10 trades, 2 losses, 3 break evens. That and I back tested it and I sent my results to Tyrone, and he was like, this is it, it's coming out. This is for the people. We're about to take over. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to see us on that front page, all right? You're going to see Delorean Nation on that front page real soon, because this is absolutely taking over, okay? So I'm glad. I know it's been almost 2 hours, guys, but I know that I'm giving you guys the source and I'm giving you guys the information, and I want to make sure that you guys are getting this, yeah? So the last thing I'm going to show you is how to set your take profits and your stop losses, and then we're going to wrap this up, okay? Take profits, stop losses, and then how to access the go lives, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, so let's do this. Advanced entry as well. I know someone asked me about advanced entry. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. we will do this. All right, so let's do this advanced entry. Let me show you the advanced entry. All right, so advanced entry, okay, so that is also known as the Patrick push. Okay, advanced entry is also known as the Patrick push, and Patrick push is named after Mr. Patrick Kenny himself, who is the co-founder of Delorean. All right, co-founder of this amazing strategy. So now what the Patrick push does, it is similar to what we look for when we are identifying our 5-minute hyperdrive trades. Okay, so what it does is it actually allows us to get in with with less of a risk. Okay, so the Patrick push, let's do that, is this right here. Okay, so now let's say, for example, this trade was called, the alert was called, hey, this is the, I'm going to use USD JPY because we love a USD JPY, love a 90%, 98% accurate. All right, so I know that this trade has been called. This is what is going on. So now, if you get a 15-minute, 30-minute trade, even a 5-minute trade, 4-hour trade, you have only got that amount of time to enter that trade. Okay, so if a trade is called, a 15-minute alert is called, you have 15 minutes to get into that trade. As soon as another candle forms right here, you're too late. All right, so don't bother trying to get in. Do not bother trying to get into the trade if you have not taken the trade when it is still on this arrow. Are we clear? Drop me some ones if you get me. If you're with me, drop me some ones. All right, drop me some ones if we're clear, if you guys are with me. All right, amazing, great stuff. Okay, so 30 minutes the same, you've got 30 minutes to get into the trade. An hour the same, you've got an hour to get into the trade. 4 hours the same, you've got 4 hours to get into the trade. But as long as this has not it's not another candle has not formed, you are good to get into that trade. Okay, and we tell you one of the greatest entries is to get in right on that arrow. Okay, so wherever that arrow is, whatever the price is at and that arrow, so let's say, for example, this right here could have been like maybe in between was 6, so it might have been 67320. Okay, on that arrow, so the price would have been right here, you would have got in 67320 on that arrow. All right, great entry, sniper. You're in. All right, however, you know that your risk to reward, right, your risk to reward is 1 to 2. So for every pound you're putting on, you're gaining 2 pounds. Okay, you are going to set your stop loss. You're going to set your stop loss from these 2 candles, right? And I hope you guys are writing this down because I don't want to I want you to make sure that you guys understand this. Okay, your stop loss is going to be 10 pips below this candle plus your spread. Now guys, if you don't know what a spread is, right, you definitely need to go through your series, because spread is very, very, very important for you to understand when you are setting your stops. Okay, sorry guys, been talking for almost 2 hours. I should be used to it, shouldn't I? So are we clear? Stop loss is 10 pips plus your spread. So let me go through spread real quick. All right, I want you guys to open up your MetaTrader 4. When you've opened up your MetaTrader 4, drop me some 4s in the chat. All right, let's go through this real quick because I feel like showing you guys an example makes sense. Okay, open up your MetaTrader 4. Open up your MetaTrader 4 when you've done it. When you body, always body, yeah, always body. Open up your MetaTrader 4. Drop me some 4s when you've done it, so that you guys can see. Go through this as well. All right, I'm gonna do it as well. Actually, I'll go through it. So my first currency pair on my MetaTrader 4, of course, is USD JPY. It's got to be at the top, hasn't it? So on my spread at the moment, because obviously the markets are closed, so my spread right now for USD JPY is 12. All right. Drop me what your spread is for USD JPY, and you can find your spread. If you look at your currency pair, you can find it right underneath your currency pair. It should have the time. So it should say 23.34. Mine says 23.34. And then it should have your spread underneath. So drop me what your spread is. Mine is 12. Drop me what your spread is on your MetaTrader 4. Okay, mine says 12. I can see some people say 12. Mine says 6. Mine says 12. Mine says 14, 5, 15, 12, 5. Okay, cool. And yes, and it all depends on your broker too. Thank you, Angelina. Yeah. So if you are seeing your spread is saying, let me use 12 as an example, because for most of us that might have KOT, some of us are using IC markets. Again, it depends on your broker, and it also depends again. Yes, thank you, Angelina. Literally, if you are using a standard or raw account, okay, and all this information, if you do go through your 100 and 200 series, you'll get all this information of understanding why and how the spread works. Okay, so 10 pips plus your spread. Okay. Now with your spread, you're going to calculate your spread the same way you calculate pips, okay? So when we calculate pips, we know that the last number at the end, so let's take 667.308 as an example, okay? So the last number at the end is your pipette, right? That is your pipette. And then the next number after that is your pip, okay? Is the same with your spread. If you have, let's say, for example, your spread is 12, so what you're going to do is the last number at the end, the 2 is your pipette, and the 1 is your pip, okay? So when you are calculating your stop loss, you're going to do 10 pips plus your, 10 pips plus your spread. So your spread will be 1. Do you understand how I got there? Because your 2 is your pipette. We don't care. We don't pay attention to the pipette, but your 1 is your pip. So you're going to do 10 plus 1, which equals 11. So your stop loss will be 11 pips. Do you want me to repeat that, or drop me some ones if you get me? Drop me some ones if you get me, or let me repeat if you need me to repeat. All right. So if you have your spread and your spread is 12, the 2 is your pipette, all right? The 2 is your pipette, and the 1 is your pip. So remember, we don't pay attention to the pipettes, we pay attention to the pip. So your 1 is your pip, the 2 is your pipette. So we know that our spread is 10 pips plus, our stop loss is 10 pips plus your spread. So that means that it is going to be 11 pip stop loss. Now, if your spread is 5, right, what you're going to do is you're going to take that as your pipette, all right? So you're just going to throw in a 0 at the beginning of it, okay? So you're going to, when you look at 5, you're not going to look at it as 5, you're going to look at it as 0, 5, okay? So you know that 5, even if you saw 0, 5, you will know that that means 5, okay? So you're just going to throw a 0 in the front of your single digit number. So if your spread is a single digit, so your spread is 5, 6, 7, you're going to throw a 0 in front of that, and you're going to count that 5 as your pipette and that 0 as your pip. So guess what your spread's going to be? Talk to me in the chats, guys. Your spread is going to be 10, because remember we said 10 pips plus your spread. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Yeah? Are you with me? Perfect. I know it's a lot to take in. I know we've been here for a little while, but I just want to make sure you guys are with me, okay? Advanced only people, all right? Advanced people who have been trading Delorean for a little while now, only for you guys, you use spread times 2. And that is because there is sometimes a point where your stop loss is literally right here. Okay, there is going to be times when your stop loss is literally right here. All right, but this is not for those who are newbies. All right, to all the newbies, please, spread is 10 pips. Stop loss is 10 pips plus your spread. If we are clear on how to set stop losses, I want you to type in SL in the chats. If we are unclear, just type in unclear, okay? I have no problem explaining this one more time. And if it does, if again, you may not understand it too much, I can direct you to where it might make a little bit more sense. I might not be explaining it in the way that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying my best, but I hope that I'm giving you guys some insight onto how to manage your risk, because risk management is important. All right, risk management is important. Let me check the chat. Amazing. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Amazing. Amazing. Great stuff. So SL. Please explain again when the spread is just one digit. Okay, Debbie. So when the spread is just one digit, you're going to put a 0. So if your spread is 5, you're going to put a 0 in front of that 5. So it will be 0, 5. And you're going to take that 5 as your pipette, and the 0 is your pip. So the 0 means there's 0 pips. And you have to make sure that your stop loss is 10 pips plus your spread. So 10 plus 0 equals 10. So your stop loss will be 10 pips from the bottom of your 2 candles. So you're going to take your ruler and you're going to count 10 pips and you're going to set your stop loss. SL, if you're clear, type in SL if you're clear. Thank you. Angelina, God bless you. God bless you, Angelina. Thank you so much. All right. And that is from the body of your candle, right? Now, take profits. What you're going to do is you have 2 types of trades, okay? You have a trade that is called a type 1 trade, and you have a trade that is called a type 2 trade. Type 1 trades are trades that have all the arrow indicators, all the indicators. So all of these lines will be underneath price. And a type 2 trade is when there are lines above price. So this is price right here. This is the price line right here. If all of the indicators, all these lines are below, if all these lines are below price, that is a type 1 trade. If there are lines that are above price, that is a type 2 trade. Are we clear? Type in clear if we're clear. The difference between type 1 trades and type 2 trades. I'm giving you guys, I'm giving you some sauce, This is stuff that you learn in boot camp. I should run my own boot camp. If you guys are clear, type in clear, right? Amazing. So when you have a type 2 trade like this is a type 2 trade because there are some lines above. When you have a type 2 trade, what you're going to do is your take profit will be these lines. TP1, TP2. Simple. Enter here. Stop loss 10 pips plus your spread. TP1, TP2. Set it, forget it, make your money, grab your bag, keep it moving. Compound plan, done, finish. Boom. Drop me some ones if we're clear on that. Drop me some ones if we are clear on that. Amazing. Great stuff. That is how you set your stop loss and your take profits. And that is how you set your take profits for that's how you set your take profit for a type 2 trade. Now, type 1 trades are a little bit more complex. So I want to direct you to the boot camps because they will explain to you how to set your take profits. But if you want, so because these trades, we've already identified them, these were from our trainings. This is a type 2 trade and the stop loss, the take profit, will be here and here. Okay. All right. So I hope that is clear for you guys. Okay. If you're new and you have a type 2 trade, I always say stop loss, take TP1 only. All right. TP1 only. Don't go for TP2 because it may not reach there. And there's a lot of structure and understanding that you need to know to reach that. Okay. Florence, I hope this is clear to you. I know you've sent me a couple of messages. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to get back to you. Am I losing it? Am I saying the wrong thing? Am I saying type what? This is a type 2 trade. I feel like maybe am I losing it? This is a type 2 trade, right? Type 2 trade is also structure as well. But Tyrone calls it something different. Tyrone calls it BTS. And I play BTS trades all the time, so that is my favorite. That's why I know. I think, am I losing it? I might be losing it. Okay, this might be type 1. Still, I know I'm definitely losing it. All right. So either way, you don't want to set your take profit. Okay, so I'm saying the wrong thing. So it's the other way around. So these are type 1 trades. Yes, these are type 1 trades. I'm so sorry. So type 1 trades, you're going to set your take profit here. And type 2 trades are when all of the EMAs, so all of your lines are underneath. Oh, thank you guys. See, this is why I need you guys, my Delorean Nation. See, thank you very much. Thank you so much for correcting me. I appreciate that, because I ain't trying to lead no one astray. All right. So type 1 trades are these trades right here. So if you have a type 1 trade, these are type 1. Let me be clear. This is a type 1 trade. Type 1. Type 1 trade is this trade right here, okay? And a type 2 trade is about structure, okay? When all of these lines, so this line right here, the blue line, the gray line, the aqua, if they are all underneath price, that is a type 2 trade, okay? If the lines are underneath price, that is a type 2 trade. And then it will be about market structure, but that is a tiny bit more advanced. So I don't want to go into that too much now. But if this is a type, if you have a type 1 trade, like this trade right here, then you will make sure that you are setting your take profit at TP1 right here and TP2 right here. But if you are new, don't worry about this. I want you to pay attention to TP1, okay? Type 1 is what Patrick calls it. Tyrone calls it BTS, between the sheets, because you have the 2 EMAs, your yellow and your red EMA are in between your aqua and your gray. All right, that is why it's called a BTS trade. All right, sorry about the confusion, but I hope we're getting it. Are you guys with me? Drop me some 2. Do you know how to set your take profit with your type 1 trade? Sorry. If you want to learn about how to set take profits with type 2 trades, go on Patrick's bootcamp. All right. So now I've shown you how to set your stop losses. I've shown you how to set your take profits. I'm now going to show you the Patrick push. All right. Patrick push is your advanced entry. Ooh. So your Patrick push right here is your advanced entry. So as I was saying, when you want to get into the trade, you get in right on the arrow, okay? 1 hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 hours, it does not matter. You get in right on that arrow, okay? So let's say it was 67.32, you would get in right there. Now, if you get in to these trades, right? If you get into these trades and you see the trade pull back, 9 times out of 10, the trade will pull back. That is now your advanced entry, okay? What you can do is, yes, you've entered here on the arrow, perfect, brilliant, lovely. Stuck to your compounding plan, stuck to your risk management, making sure that you're not trading more than 0.01 per 100 pounds or dollars in your account, all right? But however, if you want to get in again, using the same stop loss and take profit, using the same risk management that you had before, when it pulls back, remember this yellow line? This yellow line is beautiful. It's like a magnet, right? Every single time, if it's on this arrow and it pulls back to this yellow line, you can get right in again. That is your advanced entry. And that is how you will trade Hyperdrive using your HFX brokers as well, all right? Every time, pulls back to the yellow line, all right? Every single time, if the advanced entry, if the arrow, if you've entered this trade and your arrow is, your arrow is forming and you're seeing, all right, cool, the Delorean's been called, and you see it pull back to this yellow line, you see it pull back to this yellow line, you will absolutely be able to get in again. And guess what? Your reward will be greater and your risk stays the same, all right? Your reward will be greater and your risk stays the same, okay? So that is your advanced entry. Are we clear? Drop me some 2s if we are clear on how to get in advanced entry. Amazing. Now, guys, I've been talking to you for 2 hours, right? I'm pretty sure you guys are like, right, is she going to stop now? Honestly. You can wait until it hits the yellow line to re-enter. Yes, exactly. All right. Now, guys, I've been giving you guys some sauce. I've been giving you guys some gems. I told you guys, yeah. I told you guys that I'm ready for you this week. I told you. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. All right. Oh, Kim, bless you. Thank you. I'm back and I'm better. All right. So make sure that when you are using this advanced method, right, and it does happen 90% of the trades that you get called with DeLorean, especially if you get in, you know, when the arrow is called, so when the alert is called and you get in, because remember, when you go to your DeLorean alerts, right, when you go to your DeLorean alerts, let's go back to DeLorean, right? When you get your DeLorean alerts, remember it gives you the time passed, all right? So it gives you the time passed. So you will know how long it's been. So you will know how long it's been since that trade has been called, all right? So you will know how long it's been since the trade has been called. So you will say, right, okay, let's say, for example, GBP CHF, you know, you came onto it. Imagine you came onto it now and you see, right, 0 hours and 1 minute, it's time has passed, right? And you can see, let's see if I can find the arrow for this, yeah? And you can see that arrow is starting to pull back, all right? You can see, oh, the arrow is starting to pull back. You wait until it touches the yellow line, and then you enter again, all right? So you can enter the first time on the arrow. So let me see if I'm trying to zoom in to make this clearer for you guys. So you can enter the first time on the arrow, because as soon as the alert is called, the price line will be right here. And of course it's going down. So it will be called, it will go down. But what you want to see is, you can see right here, it will pull back to the yellow line, get in, and then it will carry on going down. Now, guys, I want to give you one more little tip. Tyrone has a rule. If you are not in profit in 3 candles or less, you exit the trade, okay? If you are not in profit in 3 candles or less, get out of the trade. I want everybody to type in 3 COL. 3 candles or less. 3 candles or less. 3 COL is an exit strategy that everyone should use. Don't be a superhero. Not yet, anyway. All right? Don't be a superhero. Don't sit here and now look at this trade, because now you look at this trade, right? Yeah, this trade, you know, caught a couple pips and whatnot, but it just didn't go the way we expected. Because look, you can see the aqua. Yes, everything was confirmation. Yes, everything. But remember, I said sometimes you have trades that pass your support. Remember, our aqua is there for support. So this trade went quite up here and it just passed, and it just said, nah, you know what? Actually, we're going to come back down. But guess what? 1, 2, 3. I wasn't in profit. So guess what I did? I pulled out. I don't have FOMO. I do not have fear of missing out. Guess what? Because this is a $6.6 trillion market. Guys, stop getting FOMO. Stop it. Right today, you are not going to get FOMO. You're not going to look at this chart and be like, oh, but I could have made, I don't want to hear it. No fear of missing out. Do not have the fear of missing out. No FOMO, all right? From the arrow, this is where you count 7 trillion. See, look at that. 7 trillion. Look at me saying 6.6. That was when I joined. I'm sure it was like 5.8 when we joined. Angelina, was it not like 5.3? There you go. If this trade is not in profit in 3 candles or less, you pull out. And that is from the arrow. 1, 2, 3. I wasn't in profit, I'm out. I wasn't in profit, I'm out. I'm out. I don't care that it went back and it turned around and it did. I don't care. I'm not interested, because it's a $7 trillion market. And a $1 trillion market for crypto, yes. All right. Now, guys, I feel like I've given you a lot of information. I want to give you the last little bit. Let's go and I'll go live. I want to show you how you can access pull out meaning close. Yeah, thank you. Angelina is just making sure that she get all the lingo that I'm using, all the South London talk that I'm coming with. She's making sure that she lets you guys know, because she's a South Londoner herself, innit? Don't let her fool you. Angelina's a South Londoner through and through. Don't let her fool you. So, how do you find all the education? How do you become a DeLorean queen like me, a DeLorean king? How do you become a DeLorean prince and princess? You're going to go to your Go Live and you're going to find your DeLorean right here. You're going to click on your DeLorean and you're going to find the amazing educators. Now, guys, you have DeLorean 4 days a week, all right? 4 wonderful days a week. Now, on Mondays, so tomorrow, you have Patrick Monday to Thursday, and he is on 9 a.m. EST, which is 2 p.m. GMT. If you are in another time frame, please do work out your time frames, okay? So 9 a.m. EST or 2 p.m. GMT, you have Mr. Patrick Kenny. Plug into Patrick, all right? If you are somebody like me who, you know, I'm a very excitable person. You can see I can talk to you guys. I can give you the source. I can give you the information. But sometimes I like to hear it, you know, in a little bit of a calmer way. I want to process it and, you know, understand it. PK is your guy, all right? Patrick Kenny is your guy, all right? Now, guys, if you are like me also, you know, and sometimes you like to switch it up, a little bit of music, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of hype. Obviously, you've got your guy, Tyrone Foster, all right? Patrick and Tyrone work so well together because they're like yin and yang. I always say they're like yin and yang, because you've got, you know, the excitement and the hype from Tyrone, and then you've got the calm Zen man. We call him the Zen man, Mr. Patrick Kenny, all right? And then you also have, I like to say that Abel is the level-headed, yeah? He's the one that is the one that is in between, all right? Abel is amazing as well. I have been following Abel since before he even started training DeLorean. I don't know, Angie, if you remember when he used to do the sessions in the morning. So yeah, Abel is old school. Abel's been here for a minute. Abel's been here for a while. So he is excellent. He does also talk about smart money, all right? Smart money within DeLorean, okay? So Abel is more about structure and, you know, understanding the smart money side of it. And so he is really, really amazing, okay? And then you have Murad. So Murad is amazing as well. He is actually a French educator. He actually resides in France, and he does a session which is English and French. I haven't been on his sessions recently, so I'm not too sure if he's still doing these sessions. I know they are trying to switch things up to make sure that people understand, so that people can trade hyperdrive and other things. So at the moment, the sessions are as follows, okay? Yes, Kay, these are your people, so you can go in that session and do your parlez-vous français and all of that stuff. I mean, I'm learning French though. I need to get bilingual, because if I'm gonna have a massive team, I need to start learning some languages, all right? So if you are bilingual, that is a really good session to go on. He does French and English at the same time. He's excellent as well. He's got the music going, he's hype, he's excellent, all right? So the sessions now are as follows, okay? I know what it says right here, but I know also what sessions, sessions times they actually do. Obviously, because I am a part of Tyrone's personal chats, so I'm able to see what changes are happening. Okay. Oh, appreciate that, man. I'm getting there. I want to do hyperdrive, guys. I want to do hyperdrive so bad. I want to be a hyperdrive educator so bad, because I've just been loving it. So hopefully, in by God's grace, I'll get to do that. I'll get to be your UK hyperdrive educator, okay? So sessions are as follows. Monday to Thursday, you've got Patrick at 2 p.m. GMT. Tuesday to Thursday, you have Tyrone at 11 a.m. GMT, okay? That is actually, so this this schedule was for when he was doing vector games, which he no longer does. So he's back with his original schedule, 11 a.m. So you've got Patrick at 2 p.m., Tyrone Tuesday to Thursday at 11 a.m. And then you've got Abel that comes on 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's 1 p.m. GMT as well, okay? So 1 p.m. GMT for Abel, 2 p.m. GMT for Patrick, 11 a.m. GMT for Tyrone, okay? So what he likes to do, how he likes to structure it is come on his session. So you get your Delorean alerts in the morning, go for your alerts, do your 4 steps, grab your bag, come on his session. If you haven't hit your compound already, grab a little bit more. And then he will finish at 12. You have from 12 till 1 to check out the charts and see if there's any more. Maybe you haven't hit your compound yet. You want to see if there's anything more. Go for it. Try and grab some more. And then even still, if you don't hit your compound in that time, you go on at 1 p.m. You've got Abel. Abel talks about structure. You might place a free trades as well. Grab your bag with Abel. You go on at 2 p.m. Patrick, you know, Patrick gives you a lot of source. And Patrick talks very, very, he teaches you the depths of how Delorean really works. He does sequence. He teaches you how to set pending orders. So this is really, really good for you guys that are busy. If you want to set pending orders, learn how to set pending orders. He teaches you that. It is amazing. So for me, guys, I always put do not disturb me between, I would say, 10:30 a.m. till 3 p.m. I am glued to my Go Live, all right? I'm glued. And that doesn't mean just because I'm advanced with Delorean that I don't watch my lives. I still watch my Go Lives, all right? Because they give so many gems, guys. They give so many gems, okay? I will double check about Murad because I'm not too sure, Kim. I don't know if you've seen him on any sessions, but I personally haven't seen him on the session before Abel because usually he'll be on I think he would be on at 12. He should usually be on at around 12, but I haven't seen him. Yeah, I think they're still trying to figure out, make sure that, you know, with Hyperdrive coming out, that everything's sorted. So guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I give you 2.5 hours, two hours of source, right? 2 solid hours of source. So I really, really hope that this changes the game. The markets are going to open. It's 8:20 now. Our markets are going to open in 1 hour and 40 minutes. All right, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now, guys, please make sure you follow me on Instagram. I want you to tag me in anything Delorean. I don't care what it is, even if it means, you know, for you that know me, I'm a mom of one amazing daughter. She loves Delorean. You should see her. She's always singing Coach I'm Red, all these songs. And you know, follow Tyrone. Tag me on your Instagrams. Tara.that's.it on IG. Please, please, please drop some value in the chat. Let the people know what source they are missing out on in Delorean. Don't sleep on me, guys. Do not go to sleep on me. All right. I will be here next week. And I will be here giving you guys some, you know, I know next week is Valentine's Day and all of that, but I'm still going to be here giving you some sauce. You know, that's going to be my Valentine's present for you guys. So please do join me next week, where I actually will hopefully sort out, show you guys some really, really good hyperdrive plays that I've been doing throughout the week. And then we can talk about how you guys have been doing as well. Yes, you will be able to access today's recording. I am going to be starting a YouTube channel for you guys. Yay. So I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel. So I will post this first of all in the Discord, and then when I get my YouTube channel set up, I am going to be posting this on my YouTube channel as well. So no income claims. Yes, Angie. Yes, hi guys, welcome to my channel. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, welcome to my channel all the time. Like that's my daughter's favorite line, you know. I'm telling you, that's why I told you I can't sit on Kim. If you lived in my house, she would be there. So this is my channel. So yeah, this is why I don't sit on IG Live all day. But I'm coming back, guys. Bear with me. You know, I want to give you guys some sauce. Hey, oh, she's lovely, amazing. So I want to give you guys some more sauce. I want to make sure that you guys are making money in these markets. I know the session has been long, but it has also been worth it. I'm glad to be back, glad to give you guys some sauce. And guys, please, please, please make sure that you are managing your risk, okay? I don't want you guys to come to me and Tara, I've blown my account. I don't know what to do, my mortgage, my house, no, please don't put your mortgage on these accounts, okay? Don't be trading don't be trading 1.00 lot sizes on a £100 account because you will blow it. You will go. I can guarantee you, if you always stick to your right risk management, you will never blow an account. Can I let you guys in on one more secret before I go? Drop me some threes if I can let you in on one more secret before I go. One more secret before I go. I have not blown an account in 5 months. 5 months. I've been compounding. I have been disciplined. I have been trading my butt off, and I haven't blown an account in 5 months. I've been doing this coming up to 2 years now, and I used to blow an account once a week. I used to blow an account. I used to be putting, every time I would get paid, I'll be like, £100 in, right? £100, oh God, it's gone. £100, oh my God, it's gone again. I'll be like, £100, £200, £300, gone. All right, cool. I haven't blown an account in 5 months. My account is healthy, all right? And I'm telling you guys, with patience, get this right, because remember, this is 90% what's going to help you to become the best that you can be, all right? Do not let anyone lead you astray. Focus on your mindset. Plug into those calls. You've got mornings with Neno every single morning, every single afternoon for us here in the UK, 2 p.m. That has been helping me to discipline myself, make sure that I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if I keep blowing accounts, guess what? Khalila's going to keep singing Coach I'm Red, and I don't want her to sing that song no more. I'm not being red no more, right? So guys, have a wonderful Sunday. Have an amazing week. Go and kill those charts. Go and snipe that market. Make sure that you guys follow me. Tag me on IG. Great to be back. I love you guys. It's been amazing. Please drop some value in your group chat. Tell them how they missed out on the sauce, guys. Tell them they missed out on the sauce. Because it was saucy, more saucy than ketchup, guys, yeah? So make sure you guys are blowing up the chats. Make sure you guys are putting value into your group chats, telling people what you've learned, because some people were not able to be on this call today for whatever reason. Tag me on Instagram. Send me a screenshot when you've got your DeLorean. Send me a screenshot. Tag me. Just blow up my Instagram. I want to see all of you guys on my Instagram telling me you've got DeLorean, telling me you're trading DeLorean this week. Because I want to see you guys next week telling me what profits you've made, telling me how much money you've made. I want to make sure that you guys are doing your best with these markets, all right? DeLorean is paid. DeLorean Nation, stand up. Make sure that you guys know that is one nation under DeLorean. We are here, guys. Tag me. I'll follow you back. I'll follow everyone back. Just tell me to follow you. Just say, Tara, you're not following me. I'm not that person. I'll follow you. I don't mind. It's not a problem, all right? So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week. I want to play you out with some music, guys. I want to play you out with some music, okay? So have a wonderful week. Let's get some music up. Let's get this party going, all right? Let's have a wonderful, wonderful week. We're gonna kill these charts, all right? This week, I'm feeling very, very good about this week. Let's get some Tyrone up on here. Because you know that we've got to listen to Coach. Got to listen to some music. Where are you? I am Neon. Here we go. All right. So guys, again, please make sure that you are, having, make sure that you guys are, making sure that you're following your risk management. Let's have a blue party. I'm gonna have another blue party. So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm playing you out. Let's do this. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.